Hello out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to the Color Animal Inn. I'm your host, Nord Prefect, and tonight we are playing episode 15. This is 15 part 1 of the Color Animal Inn with a group of people who have played with me before and hopefully will be playing with me again in the future. So y'all have probably met these people. You've probably seen their characters. And speaking of which, one of them has just 15 minutes late giving me a message, so he's going to have to wait. The rest of you, however, let's go down the list here. And if you'd be so kind as to just introduce yourself, tell us about the character you're playing, and we'll get that taken care of. David, you are first on my list. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thanks.
Good.
I am playing Thanir again today. He is a dragon-blooded sorcerer, he likes fire, and adventuring.
Who doesn't?
Indeed, he's looking forward to roasting lots of kobolds and goblins and things today.
Cool.
No.
Hi, John.
Hello, John.
Hi.
We have officially started the feed. We are in the
excellent.
introduction section. You're playing Alex, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me link that to you real quick. You're going to be last on the list to introduce yourself. But
Sounds good.
You're in the game, man.
Excellent.
John's mic is just a tad loud, though.
It's loud.
Yeah, it is a little
Yeah,
bit
you're
loud.
really loud today.
Are you sure it's not just my voice?
No, you're like...
No, it's
are you
definitely-
You're
close?
talking about this loud right now.
Your microphone is inside of your soul.
Should I whisper?
Can you move it further away?
That's actually nice.
I mean, it's not really. It's just kind of like I could try to talk softer.
Just gently caress the microphone with your voice.
Yeah, just be aware that you're coming in loud to all of us.
Okay.
So anyway, hello again, YouTube land. 15-1, blah, blah, blah. Thanir. Thanir's awesome wizard dude. Or sorcerer dude. Yeah. Next up is Red Hedgehog. Hi, Red Hedgehog.
Hello, I'm playing Scather this week, and Scather is a rat folk who likes to shoot things. He's actually a rogue, but he chose to play in the back line, focuses on sniping people with huge damage with high precision.
Excellent character. Next up we have Brandon, aka Cerveza.
Vesa is a paladin of Sarenrae, and he was originally sent to Ohi for the undead appearances. And since his arrival, the appearances have been quelled by his hand and his fellow companions. And it's getting to the point now where he is kind of getting sick and tired of his heavy armor training. He's had a couple occurrences where it's messed him up pretty bad. He doesn't much care for it, and he's getting very excited for changing his armor. Hint, hint. Also, after slaying the demon in the last episode, something inside him is burning like a hot flame.
Too much
And-
Mexican food, huh?
Yeah, it was the Taco Bell. It was unreal, demonic Taco Bell. You don't have no idea.
I actually had nachos for lunch today, and I'm kind of feeling it myself.
Okay, so you do have an idea.
I do.
That's not good.
If we end up taking a half an hour break tonight, you know why.
Yeah, exactly. So he's definitely feeling a little stir crazy, and he can't quite put his finger on why, and maybe he'll find out.
I'm guessing this has something to do with the fact that everybody should have leveled up to level 4 by now.
You would be correct. That is
All right.
exactly why he feels a little different.
Cool. Looking forward to seeing what this turns out to be. Next on my list, we have Matt/Nanny. How you doing?
Pretty good. I play a stupid kobold who summons things and collects items for a dragon he works for. He's not very good at it.
Nice and succinct. Next up, we have Nick. How you doing, Nick?
How's it going? I'm going to be playing Xander tonight, fighter. He's going to be swinging that scythe of his, trying to kill as many goblins as he can. And hopefully Barth will pay us well for if we can save this tavern.
Oh, we're actually going to get to see you use the scythe now.
And alongside Xander, as always, we have Diana. How you doing,
Yes.
Diana?
Hello, I'm playing Nikita tonight. She's a very distant fighter. She doesn't like up close and personal. So she likes to hang back and shoot her way through.
Good stuff.
Yep.
And showing up in the nick of time, John. How you doing, John?
Excellent. How are you?
Good. If you'll bring your character up into the tavern here, we can start discussing him.
Oh, where's... yes. I don't know where it is.
He's under
outside
other.
of it.
I'll bring him. There you go.
Sweet.
Yep.
So I'm playing Alex, the summoner, or the
Hideous Hellbeast.
The thing.
Yep, the fish thing. I have, congealed blood and spines and grossness all over me. I'm also missing one of those red eyes that you see there, so that's nice. And I'm pretty much a meat suit frontline kind of fighter that likes to grapple things and cast spells and stuff.
Yep. And all those hooks and slime and stuff on you helps with your grappling.
Oh yeah, it's
Yep.
a lot of fun.
Very much so.
I don't think I've ever played a character where I was trying to be gross. I actually really liked the fact that I lost an eyeball, because I just kind of imagine it like hanging out of there, kind of half destroyed or whatever. So that's a lot of fun. Hoping to kill some whatever, these goblins and kobolds and whatever. Save the inn, save the cheerleader, save the world.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, that's tonight's adventure is going to be to save the inn. Who'd like to tell us, what happened leading up to this point? Why is this tonight's adventure?
I can give it a shot.
I mean, we don't really know why.
I think Red Hedgehog should tell us the adventure of last week.
I didn't stick around for the entire session. I watched for probably close to 90% though.
Yeah.
So basically what happened was there was a dungeon that the party and many others clambered their way through. At the end of it, there was a portal to some hellish plane. And in that hellish plane, there was an imprisoned demon. And the party overpowered this demon tremendously.
Yes, indeed.
After accidentally releasing it.
The poor thing was released from its prison, crystalline prison, and immediately decided to critically fail against Cerveza, and was prone for almost the entire fight because of that. And Alex's large grapply hands managed to keep it pinned for the entire whaling session.
Pretty much.
At which point, everybody returned to the inn to find it being picked apart and destroyed by goblins and kobolds, which are now going to die swiftly.
Well, they're going to get picked apart by us, basically.
Well, that's the plan.
Yeah.
So yeah, that brings us to tonight's session.
Is that any better? Can you guys... Is it quieter?
It definitely is.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
it was at level, I looked at the levels, and for some reason it was at level 4, which is almost as low as it can go, and I guess I put it down to level 1. So, I mean, this is as low as it can get.
It sounds really clear and nice. It's just a little bit loud. Don't know. So here is tonight's adventure map, and because it is, it's still early in the afternoon, probably. I'm not a big timekeeper. You can see everything. I'm not going to be using dynamic lighting or anything tonight.
Okay.
So y'all are going to be approaching the Color Animal Inn from the northwest here. So basically anywhere within this relatively large area that you're currently standing in, but not too far out. You're gonna have to take some time and use some strategy on this battle. But as you do, you see right over here a bunch of kobolds and goblins that are currently rushing up this hillside. And it looks like they're going to try to make a position here. Similarly, there's another group you can see rushing towards the edge of this cliff to your south. And they too are preparing to set up position. You get the distinct impression that they were expecting you about a half an hour from now, and you've shown up just a little earlier than they were hoping you would show up. Looking at the inn
I do have a
itself.
question before we start.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we leveled up, but do we actually have the benefits of our like? Do we have the hit points
Yes,
and
we
everything?
do.
Okay.
Yes, you do. Consider yourself as have taken a full rest on your way home. Makes no logical sense. Doesn't matter. That's
Excellent.
the way it is.
Plot, moving at the speed of plot. Gotcha.
Right, exactly.
It's probably something to do with going through that weird.
Yeah, the
Awful,
magic
isn't it?
vortex thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Perfect. A wizard did it.
Excellent. What a nice guy.
So you do have your full benefit of powering up. You got all your spells. You got your normal equipment so that you have recharge. I mean, you got your full quiver of arrows, whatever. You have not done any new shopping, though. If you have cash and treasure from your last adventure, you haven't had a chance to spend that, but you did heal. As well, you notice there are multiple goblins and kobolds all gathered around the inn itself here. They all have weapons, but they don't seem to be using their weapons so much right now. Some of them are just kind of waving them and gibbering at the inn in kind of a threatening way. The rest of them have like hammers and crowbars and pickaxes and stuff. And they are just wailing at the walls of this building. They're just tearing out any boards they can. They're breaking windows. They're smashing stuff. It looks like if you don't stop them, they're going to raise this thing to the ground. And if you look very carefully to the southeast, you can see more of them kind of milling around in the woods down here that are going to be coming in as backup if needed. Not only are the kobolds and the goblins working together a little odd, they seem unusually organized even for that. Those of you with extremely keen eyes might be able to pick out why.
Yeah, I see Bandit 8 and Bandit 9.
Yeah. So it would not be unreasonable to think those bandits are somehow helping to organize this thing. With that said...
Fucking bandits. Do I see my mortal enemy anywhere?
Specifically by name?
Yes, what's his name? The guy that...
He's a bartender?
Yeah.
Mo.
Mo.
No Mo. No
What
Mo,
about
no
that-
Mo.
What about that guy whose pants I shot down?
That is the Falcon, also known as Fader. He is the bandit leader, and you don't see him either.
I'm
Oh,
not just
well,
gonna
kill him
I'm not
later.
just gonna kill Mo. I'm going to eat his whole family in front of him and then
eat
kill
him and eat his
Oh.
family in front.
Yeah. And
If you
then
want
kill.
help with that, I'll cook him for you.
Nope.
No, raw.
I ate him raw.
Raw
Yeah.
or go home.
All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through. Y'all pretty much have your opportunity now to start planning things out. Take all the time you need to decide what kind of strategy you're going to use. I'll answer questions as needed.
Okay.
When we start, I'm going to go down the line, starting with David, then Red Hedgehog, and so on, and give each person one initial turn in which they can move up to their normal feet from this corner. So if you have a normal speed of 60 feet, you can move like this far, or anywhere along that range, or you could move like 30 feet and cast a spell,
Okay.
Or like put yourself into a ready position. You could even run double or triple speed if you decide that's what you want to do. Everyone will have one action, one round of action, and then we'll go into initiative. So,
Okay.
So right now it's open. Y'all look the situation over, decide what you want to do, come up with a plan. Let me know when you're ready.
David, go
Okay.
first.
I'm not going first. They'll shoot me.
Then Hedgehog.
We're just planning right now.
So the kobold explains he can summon an air elemental to turn into a whirlwind to start sucking them up as we advance.
That sounds useful.
It also makes a blinding cloud so they can't
Mhm.
see.
I mean, I could summon a. I could either, enlarge myself, summon bigger me, or I could summon an aqueous orb and just kind of like have it roll around and pick people up as well.
I think bigger you would probably be better.
Yeah.
I've still got a scroll of enlarged person. Want to be big again?
Yeah, I could do that.
I think I could arrange that.
Could I possibly ride on an enlarged person's back and shoot arrows from on top of you?
You could
Almost.
ride. You could. I could eat you.
I'd
And you could
advise
ride.
against that.
You could
I
ride
mean, I'm-
inside me and shoot out my mouth. It'd be like a shooting arrows out of my mouth. Do you have immunity to acid? Because
Like a video game?
Unfortunately, I don't.
well, you could just take the damage every turn and just poke out my face and shoot the arrows. No.
By the way, whoever's getting enlarged and going into melee combat should probably take my +2 Morningstar.
Well, I mean, I have claws and a bite.
I can take the Morningstar if
Okay.
you'd lend it to me.
Go ahead.
So Vase is probably going to head straight to the goblins, picking apart the inn first, drawing all the aggro.
I mean, I think we should not draw all the aggro.
Oh, yeah. I have
I
two
think-
scrolls of that, so while it'll take me 2 turns, I could do it to 2 of you.
I
I
mean,
think-
I was going to say Vesa runs in, distracts them, and then while they're distracted with Vesa, Kip can do the whirlwind thing to get rid of like a few of them.
Well, death is only distracting for so long. Like so,
Well, we
it
should
might
probably.
even
should-
bolster their spirits. I think we should take out the leaders. Like we should take out the people obviously organizing these people.
Well, there's
because-
probably more bandits out of our purview. I think we should take out this group.
Well, he said that he was the bandit leader, and we know him to be the bandit leader. So
Yeah, we
Oh, we
can't
don't
see
see him.
him, though.
We don't know
Oh,
where he is.
okay.
And we don't know if there's any more bandits. I was
They're
thinking
just-
we should take
yeah.
out this
I,
group.
s- yeah, I suggest we stick as far north as possible and move over to those first. Engage each group one at a time so we don't get overwhelmed.
Well, what I was thinking is we could take out this group first, and then afterwards use the whirlwind on the south group, and then while the south group is whirlwinded, we could take out the group around the inn.
Well, does anybody have any way to go invisible or stealth or anything like
Not
that?
for a useful length of time.
I don't think there's any cover for me to stealth into right now.
There's
unless
like
it's behind you.
a couple of trees, I guess, but that's not particularly useful.
I think you could. I think you would be able to stealth in these trees up north, and then kind of be. You see that group? You could probably end up
Picking them
sneaking around
off.
over here and just climbing up those rocks.
Yeah, I can. Well, don't rely on me to climb because I have a -2 to strength.
I have a-
Well,
I have a
There's any-
question, Nord.
Ooh.
These rock faces, how high are they, these hills?
They are as measured. I believe you'll find the ones. These here will be about 5 to 10 feet tall. This is anywhere from like 10 to 15 feet, I think. If you want an exact measure, you can use the Alt button to place and measure to exactly where you want it to place, as opposed to locking to grid.
Well, if it's 5 feet, I can probably use my acrobatics to attempt to jump over it.
Yep.
I mean,
So
some
I
of
can-
them are just 2 feet. Like if you go,
Yeah, I can probably do this side right here. So I can probably hide amongst these trees and use my stealth and just keep shooting them every turn.
Well, let's vote. Do we want a full frontal assault, or do we want to like a?
Yes. Yes, you do. Yes. Full frontal.
Yeah, let's do it. I got a whirlwind.
We've definitely got to take out one group at a time.
We have
Otherwise,
to
I'll
do it
have a massive
fast.
advantage.
That's the thing. We have to do it fast. So Vesa's going to suggest that we have a front line that does get things full frontal, and that there's another group that does things while their attention is drawn. So it's easier for.
Well, being as disgusting as I am, I definitely want to go full frontal.
Yeah.
Giggity.
Yeah.
I'll go into these trees, and then once this group is taken care of, I can go into the trees over here.
Okay,
and
here
then
let's
take out the
because
others.
there's so many of us. Let's do this. Let's do. See those little boxes? If you are going with the full frontal group, put yourself in the top box, and if you're going like more stealthy, put yourself in the bottom one.
Yeah,
So we
feel
can
free
kinda
to
know.
draw on this map. Do whatever you need to do. Take all the time you need to plan this out. I want this to be a strategic, tactical, thought-out battle, not just rushing in. Use your
Yep, so the-
skills, folks.
So the people
I don't
going.
think just running at them is a good idea. On the
Well,
other
no,
hand, I
but
have
these are the-
absolutely no stealthy abilities whatsoever,
that's
so I'm going
kinda
to
what
stick
I'm
near the people
thinking.
with the big arc. So I'm going to stick near the heavily armored people.
Yeah, it's
The
basically
red
My
the,
arrows.
shields.
the stealthy people. I mean, it's not like we're all going to just even if you're in the full the attacking head-on group. I don't think we should just charge at them because that doesn't sound intelligent.
The red arrow is the path that I intend to take.
I'm going to say one thing I can tell you to do is this: do not just run diagonally like southeast, because then you'd be going right through the middle of between two of them and into another one, and you'll get surrounded.
By all
That's
Yeah,
pretty
three.
very
don't
poor
do that.
tactics.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
How tall are these trees? Are they like
They're
tall
tree-sized. Yeah.
tree
Sure.
size? They're not
Oh
bushes.
yeah, that's. I
Oh,
don't
what a
know if
big-
this would be remotely tactically useful, but I could set them all on fire.
Well, they could be
From a
providing
distance.
cover for us right now.
Well,
Very good.
don't.
Burn them to the ground.
Yeah, I need the
good
bushes and
distraction.
trees for cover.
You could
I
set
was
me
gonna
on
say,
fire
I didn't-
if I'm going to grapple things.
You're not a flammable object, sadly.
I mean,
Let's call the trees extremely large bushes.
Okay.
So they're just like one solid mass of plant material all the way to the ground. There's no trunk to climb or anything.
But it kind of prefer give us some kind of cover.
Right.
Okay.
so
Uh,
what would you guys think about even maybe not even engaging them head on right now? What if we actually just tried to get into the inn and then we kind of have a choke point?
Good luck with that.
I mean,
Well,
That
they're
would
gonna be
be
tearing.
How are we gonna sneak in?
Is
Like,
there a back door to
wall.
the inn?
yeah, I was thinking like back here we could try to get
I
in
don't
there.
think so. Also, there's no way to get there that wouldn't involve us running into at least one group of enemies, and
We
they'll
could go
probably
this
notice
way.
the fighting.
Go along the bank of the river, maybe.
Yeah. If we sneak around like this, or if we take out the this group right here, then we might be able to go this way, follow the
Because
bank of the
keep
river.
in mind they're expecting us in a half hour. So like,
Thing is, there's
have they seen us yet, Fnord? Are they like reacting to us yet, or
They have noticed you.
okay? So it's not like they're expecting us in a half hour and we still have
the element of
that.
surprise.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. So
they're-
they've seen
You
us.
you are surprising them right now. You're going to get your surprise round when we go live, and then from then it's going to be initiative.
Gotcha. Okay.
So they are fully aware of you.
Okay.
I
Because I was thinking if they weren't fully aware of us and they were expecting us in a half hour, we could kind of sneak in.
Well, If you're going to spend your first turn being sneaky, then they will not have seen you if you successfully sneak.
Well, good luck having the whole party succeed with that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's
So
I mean, if some of you stealthily inclined folks feel like sneaking so that you can, I don't know, get. I think you get some bonus for being hidden, don't you?
I do, but I can, as long as I hide myself in the trees to the right, then I can regain my stealth and then get the bonus again.
So on top of this, Kip could also. Oh, Kip would have to summon the air elemental to go front lines as well, right?
Yeah, basically I would summon
Yeah.
the air elementals on the front lines. It would completely blind all of them because it makes a concealment cloud, and it would be able to suck them up and drop them, and also
It's
carry them
worth
towards
pointing
us.
out that we can't really shoot at them while they're in that concealment cloud.
Yeah, they
But
can.
that's why you use the cloud on another group like this one, while we shoot the other
Yeah.
group.
And they probably actually could summon the air elemental right there on my first turn. Because they can fly really fast.
You know what? You know that group that's the closest, yeah? Go after them with the air elemental. They appear to be almost entirely they seem to have more archers than anything else, and they're on high ground.
I also don't think the air elemental has a limit to how many times it can whirlwind. Most monsters will say it's like 3 times a day or something. With air elemental, it just says it has whirlwind.
I also do have the spell Haste, which is amazing.
Oh, you have to
Yeah.
cast it on us as your first thing you do.
Yeah, everybody should have haste for this then.
That's
And I
There
think
is like
it's wasting.
there is no excuse for not casting that spell.
Right, yeah. So, and it's 1 creature per level. So we're level 4, so I can cast it on 4 people.
So all the frontliners.
So that's just like, I mean, if somebody wants to cast Enlarge Person on me, I can cast Haste
I only
on
have
4 of us.
scroll. I only have it as scroll, so I'm going to cast it on one other person. Then I'm going to cast it on one other person the turn afterwards, and you can cast it on yourself.
Enlarge would be better on Alex.
Mhm.
Yeah, but he can do
I-
it himself. I have
Yeah, I can
limited.
do it as a spell.
I
He
can
has
also
2
enlarge and haste if you guys need. I mean, I only have 1 minion today, so I'll be supporting anyways. So.
No, but you get. What do you two get haste as a level 2 spell?
I'm a summoner.
Yeah, someone did it as level
So
2.
that's why that class is overpowered.
I would appreciate a haste as well because I have only 20 move speed.
It's an AoE thing. It'll pretty much hit all of us.
I know,
Haste?
but
It's
it's 1 per level, so
Yeah, it's 1 creature per level, but it shouldn't. I mean, later on,
You're casting. You're a level 4 character. You can pretty much get like 4 of us with it.
yeah.
I don't need it. I have no intention of attacking anyone. I'm just going to hurl spells at them.
Yeah, well, Haste lets you do
Beautiful.
lots of stuff.
But it only let me make more movement.
You should be able to spend 2 standard actions with a haste.
Oh, can you
Yeah, I-
do that with spells?
Yeah. So if the spell casting is a standard action, you can cast 2 of them.
no,
So-
that is not correct.
No, no.
I was
That
going to
is
say
not
that's
correct.
definitely not the case because getting an
Yeah, no.
extra spell would be stupidly overpowered.
Mhm. You do get an extra
when
attack.
it says when making
Okay.
a full attack action, you have
Wow,
to make
full
an
attacks.
action. A hasted
gonna
creature
say-
make 1 extra attack with 1 natural or manufactured weapon.
Mhm.
The
If they
attack
make
is
a
made
full
using the
attack.
creature's right, and
I
it's
was
using
gonna
your
say-
full VAB. And it says right in it, this effect is not cumulative with similar effects such as that as blah blah, nor does it actually grant an extra action. So you can't use it to cast a second spell or otherwise take an extra action in the round.
Good.
Good, because 2 spells per round is really overpowered. That's why it quickens like +4 caster level.
Yeah.
Sorry, +4 spell level.
So how far can you move with haste?
Haste gives you an extra 30 feet.
Okay, so I would be able to run 50 feet.
And that's just an extra 30 feet. If your standard is 20 or 10, it's still an extra 30 feet. At least that's the way I read it.
So, other than Alex,
Well,
which ones of you would be best with Enlarged Person on? Because I have 2 scrolls of it, and I'm probably not going to spend more. And I can probably spend those 2 now.
Well, basically, after I summon the minion, I'll have nothing else to do but enlarge person and haste, so leave it to me.
Just also note that when I cast haste on you, if you have a movement speed of 20, you only get an increase of 20.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't
is
give
it?
it.
I
Yep,
thought it was 30.
well, it's increased by 30, but to a maximum of twice your normal speed. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
So it is. I got you.
if you have a movement speed of 40, you get a movement speed of 30 additional. But if you have a movement speed of 20, it's capped at whatever your normal movement speed is.
Cool.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I missed that part.
Okay.
Sorry. Anyway, basically, what I was asking there is, out of Xander and Cerveza, which one of you would be most effective if I cast Enlarged Person on you?
Um,
A combination of Cerveza, Alex. Yeah, Cerveza, Alex, and is that Zen?
I'm going to cast it on one of you as the first thing I do. Which one of you should that be? Is what I'm saying.
Alex.
Probably.
I don't particularly want it. So
Alex doesn't need it. It's either Cerveza or Xander.
oh,
Alex can cast it on himself later.
But I mean, we only
When he's
get
probably up to
one.
nine.
We only get one kind of free action, and I'm pretty much gonna be engaged. I'm gonna haste as my free move, and haste as my move as that. So if you did enlarge me, then that could mean I wouldn't waste a whole turn enlarging myself. Because I believe isn't enlarged person a full round action?
It's a standard action, so you can move while doing it. In fact, is there any reason that we wouldn't want to spend 2 rounds casting buff spells on ourselves
No,
first instead of just a surprise round?
Enlarged person is casting time 1 round, so it's a full.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a full round action, and I don't want to. I mean, if you did cast it on me, because I'm going to be casting haste, that I don't know.
Yeah,
What
that
else?
might-
Enlarge
saying is-
Alex. Enlarge
If you
Alex.
insist, I'm probably not going to cast it on another one of you then,
That's fine.
well,
because I
you're
won't
gonna
be able to keep up when you're hasted, and I also want to cast my mage armor on myself at some point,
Right.
Major
and then I
armor
want to
yourself.
hellfire at people.
Do that.
Thanir,
Do lots of that.
Thanir, you already have your mage armor cast. That's going to be
Oh, thank you.
one exception I'm going to make for the pre-casting here, because you're in a position that you would wear that anytime you're expecting danger.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. It lasts like 4 hours, so
Yeah, it
why
lasts
not?
forever.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And you're going to be within cast range of them still if you're going to be charging in as well, because you're in the box of the chargers. So you'll be able to cast both of your scrolls one turn after another.
True, I might be able to do that. Anyway, basically I'm saying, out of you 3, which 2 of you want me to cast Enlarged Person on? I know Alex wants it, but out of Cerveza and Xander, I can only get one of you.
Well, I don't want it, so Surface.
Okay. I'll take
Okay,
it.
then I have no idea why you wouldn't want Enlarged Person, but that makes it simpler for me.
It does lower AC
Yeah.
by 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I,
but you get
I don't have
a
the big
bigger
armor.
weapon and a big buff to strength. You can smash them better.
I have a
Right.
plus 10 to damage. I don't need it.
And he
And
has
you get
he has
reach.
less AC.
Yep.
Zvesa has a lot of AC, but Xander doesn't have. It's Xander, right?
Yeah, I went more attack than defense, whereas Cerveza is more defense than attack. We're opposites of each other.
I was mostly only asking because I know you have that really cool scythe, and I just imagine that as a... And think about that, how that would be if I gave you extra reach on it.
Oh, don't worry. As long as I don't crit fail, you get to see lots of damage.
Alright, so in that case, I know what I'm going to do with my first action.
I would suggest focus firing though, like try to take down one, then the next one, and then instead of spreading it all out.
I'm going to be
Because-
aiming for the archers.
Well, however you guys want to do
Yeah.
it, like maybe 3 of you, or 1 or 2 of you, 2 of you like pick off one guy, 2 of you pick off another guy. That way, 'cause
no.
That
These
reminds me,
things-
when we're talking tactical things,
These things are going to be 2 size categories smaller than the enlarged person. Oh, these poor things.
don't you have spells now you're a level 4 paladin?
I'm not a level 4 paladin. You'll find out. Don't worry about it.
Aw.
Double dipped.
Yeah, we got surprise going here.
Don't worry about it.
No spells.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. You'll find out.
He's
just
an angry
gonna-
paladin.
I'm just gonna cast Web Shelter and make a hammock and just watch it.
Also, these things are all tiny compared to us, so we're gonna get +8 on any CMB checks.
These poor things.
Just step
So
on them,
Alex is just gonna sneeze, and they're all gonna fall over.
or just
Plan.
turn
Don't
around.
I bet they
Godzilla
have decent
sneeze.
reflex saves.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I think you have +14 on grapple, plus this +8. You have +22 to grapple.
Oh, I leveled up
Like-
since then.
So like you have +16 or something to grapple, plus the +8.
Yeah, I can grapple.
Okay, so us here in the
Yeah.
top box, I assume we're just going to run at the nearest enemies and try to kill them?
That's what Vase is gonna do.
Yes, and then I'll keep the other group distracted with a big old whirlwind.
Sounds good.
So what are Nikita and Skyfall going to be doing then?
I'm going to be sniping. That red arrow is my planned movement path, from bush to bush.
That's a great
Oh,
movie.
I see.
I like Bush.
Vase is
Bush
gonna
2
do the
better.
dumb.
Did you turn yourself into a barbarian?
No,
Did you go for the magic barbarian?
no.
Find out.
You'll
I
see.
can't think what else is angry.
Spoilers,
Angels.
dude. Spoilers.
Out of character, Brendan, you want to... I'm going to run up to these guys and start flexing my muscles. You have Dazzling Display as well, don't you?
Not yet. I need another feat.
Oh, really? I'm the only one who's going to be flexing? All right.
You're gonna be flexing. You're gonna be mad flexing, bud.
That's all
But
that you can
I
do the
do-
intimidate action as an AoE, right?
Yeah, anything within
Yep.
30 feet of me.
I do need every party member to make a fortitude save unless Fenor doesn't want you to do it.
What is this?
Also-
Why?
Because I took the sickening evolution, so now my Eidolon smell or appearance is so offensive it sickens nearby
Oh
creatures.
god.
Yeah, I'm not casting a large person on you if you make me fail my fortitudes. If you make me have
Yeah.
some horrible debuff on me.
In fact, I
not-
might just cast Whirlwind on you to get rid of the smell.
It's not
Can
terrible.
you just like
In fact, you might accidentally
prestidigitation
get-
him and make him smell like
Any-
peaches?
Well, any living creature
That's
except
entirely up to Fnord.
it says any living creature except its summoner that approaches within 20 feet or begins its turn in that area is sickened for 1 round unless it succeeds its fortitude save.
That's so fucked up, guy.
Within 20 feet? Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to make one, Diana.
Well, that is, in my opinion, a very offensive thing. Which means that you're performing an offensive act against a fellow player, and we all know what my rules are for that. Anybody want to tell us what they are?
You know, I've
Yeah,
just
you
thought
can
we should
yourself.
probably move back to where we were actually standing at the beginning of this.
That was not the rule.
Oh, I know, I just thought of that.
It's
And
we
you're-
all get to decide.
Daniel, can you cast prestidigitation?
Do you not want me to take that then?
I can
No,
cast
that's why I was asking.
Prestidigitation
No, you
an
absolutely
infinite
can.
number of times.
Yes.
Could you cast it on my helmet to make it smell like peaches so I don't smell his stink?
You want an air freshener in your helmet?
I could just take something
Yes,
else.
that's exactly what I want.
The whole
No.
point.
Your helmet now
the-
smells like lemons.
Hang on a second, guys. What I'm saying is
Thank you.
that you can totally take that stinky thing. However, it does not affect any of your fellow players unless they want it to. Okay?
And I would normally do that. So
So
I
yeah,
want my helmet to smell like lemons.
we would assume that, your other players just like stay away from you far enough to stay out of that zone or anything or whatever.
also
They
says
just
if
hold their
they've-
breath.
It also says if they succeed their save in 24 hours that they don't have to make it. So that you could also just say they,
I'm going to assume we would have made our saves by now.
Yeah.
You could just say they're so used to it that they don't even notice anymore. Kind of like
Whatever
if you
you wanna
stinky
do.
friend.
And if you want to have your character be sickened by it, go right ahead. Have fun with it. Make it a character choice. This is role playing, folks.
I smell like
from
lemons.
My cloak, and I have like wads of cloak up my nose.
So I love the fact that y'all are drawing some lines here. You got some plans going. Let's see more of that. Unless you're ready, are we ready? Want to keep talking?
I just crit my fortitude save.
Good
So
waste of it.
I am completely unaffected.
You actually think I smell good. That's how well you did.
Hey, I'm a rat folk.
I mean,
so
he
it
did
makes
get an
sense.
8 on his will save.
Hey, I'm a rat folk, so it makes sense that I think that stinky thing smells
The
good.
funny thing is that those saves are like perfect for a rat. Just like you got high fortitude, high reflex, but you'd have the will of a rat.
Basically.
Anybody else notice that we drew a bow?
Yeah, we did.
It's a bow of arrows.
That's right. So that the plan? We're gonna stick to it.
That's the plan.
I'm
Frontliners are going to frontline it, and the support's going to support it.
I'm gonna flex the shit out of these guys. Ugh.
Do it.
First, I will make someone
All
big,
right.
then I will shoot fire.
Basil will get big, and probably angry.
Are we gonna like him when he's angry, or just kind
Oh,
of
you're going
mildly
to love him
angry.
when he's angry.
he's mildly?
I mean, that'd be cool.
All right, so have they noticed us? Also, who should I summon
they
the air elemental on to Whirlwind?
Well,
Try to get this. Yeah, that group, the South group,
Okay, good.
because you're going to do that. I think Skathor and Nikita are going to do the same
you know
thing
it's only a
and do the
DC
North group.
14 for
And then the
Whirlwind.
frontliners are going to go up to the ones that are on the inn.
Yeah, Whirlwind has a pretty bad DC, but it still provides a dust cloud, which is nice.
And a distract. action.
Yeah, and they also have to make 2 reflex saves, not just 1.
Wow, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
All right.
1 to get damage from it, and then if they fail a second one, they get sucked up.
I think we're ready. I think we all know what we're doing.
They get a reflex save to escape every round, but only if they can fly.
Yeah, otherwise if they fail the first one, they're screwed.
Excellent.
And they're small, which is hilarious because you just gotta have a bunch of little things in a whirlwind flipping around.
Or if they're small,
Yeah.
they take damage from it.
So basically he sucks up anyone who touches his 5-foot square that he's on, I think. So does that count as monsters he moves through, or does he have to stay on them for 1 turn?
The
Monsters he
whirlwind
moves
is
through.
always fun.
he ends his turn on it. He can't like swoop
Okay.
down a line of them and pick them all up.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're ready, I think.
Anybody want to
Oh,
confirm or deny that?
Just let me.
I
check.
just want to point out that actually it's if you move through their space.
Oh, really? Oh, this is going to be
Confirmed
fun.
in the rules.
Another creature might be caught in the whirlwind if it touches or enters the whirlwind, or if the whirlwind moves into or through the creature's square.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
We
This
can
is
do a
gonna be
ready
fun.
check.
Yep,
Yeah.
ready,
I'm
check.
Ready check coming. There we go.
But yeah, the rules for Whirlwind are so like long and convoluted. I had to make like a little cue card for it to sum it up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 players. All right. Let's go ahead and clear off. Can I clear these arrows, or you still want those?
Clear.
I'm good. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, we know what we're doing. I think.
Okay, I'm going to clear them off then. Clear drawings. Yes. There we go. I'm going to move everybody over here for now, and I'm going to put you one at a time up in the corner here. Even if you are a baby, I'm putting you in the corner, and you will take 1 turn with moving everything starting from there. So David/Thanier goes first. What are you doing?
Well, I actually wanted to cast Enlarge Person on Alex.
Okay, Alex is close enough. You can do that. He is like 1 square behind you.
Well, apparently that's a 4-round action, so I don't think I'm doing anything else.
Do you
Well,
get
I'm
a
gonna look that
movement?
I'm just going to look that up right now.
Yeah, it's a casting time 1 round.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so you
think
get a
casting
standard.
time 1 round means I don't get to do anything other than it.
You do get a standard movement.
You're correct.
No,
it
4-round
doesn't?
casting time is different to something that's
Yeah.
just a 4-round action.
Okay. Well, in
It
that
means
case,
it doesn't actually take effect until the end.
It's
until
like a
my
full
next turn.
attack. It's like a
No,
full
it isn't.
attack. You can't
Not a full
move.
attack.
You have to just do that one thing.
You can do the 5 foot with a full attack. With a casting time of 1 round, it means it doesn't. I'm not actually finished casting until it's my next turn.
I
Yeah.
always assumed that it was just a standard action.
Nope. It's
Right,
just like a.
full round. You can't even move or anything while I cast.
It's
He's
the same as when you're doing summon monster normally.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So you are not in that corner. You're actually up in the square off the map, 1 corner in that direction where everybody else is. And you begin to cast on Alex, but it doesn't take effect until next round, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
And then he'll get +2 to strength, -2 to dex,
All right. So
-1 to AC.
so you're occupied. You cannot come onto the map this round.
Yep.
Are you done? Would you like to do any more talking? I believe that's all you have left.
I think we've done plenty of talking.
All right.
Mhm.
Next up is Red Hedgehog, who I'm going to place in the corner.
This is the sneak round, right?
Yes.
Can I delay until after?
Y'all
Who-
can't make this easy for
Well,
me,
no,
can you?
whoever's because I need to be able to move 40 to be able to do my action.
All right, so you want to delay until the end of after everybody else is gone?
Yeah,
I think he just wants to be hasted for his.
yeah.
for
I want to
Yes.
be hasted. That's all.
Gotcha.
So why don't we just have me go, because I'm going to cast haste, and that would benefit
that,
everybody.
that sounds good. Let's start
Okay.
there then. All right, who is this?
Alex,
Alex, gotcha. Putting you in the
I'm now
corner.
casting haste on 4 people that want to be hasted. So whoever just said I don't-
Scathor.
So Scathor, say your name if you want to be hasted, I guess.
Besa.
Okay, so
Scathor.
Vesa, Scathor. Anybody else? 2 more.
You
You
Alex,
should probably
I guess
get Xander
Nikita.
with it. He's a fighter.
Xander and Nikita probably.
But you want to cast it on yourself, don't you?
Yeah.
John?
Yeah, that's true. So Scathor, Cerveza, and
that's
then
true.
like who is most important out of those people?
Give it to Nikita. She'll be
Okay.
able to make use of all the movement.
Okay, so Cerveza, Scathor, Nikita, and Alex are all now hasted.
All right.
So it'll increase your movement by 30 or 20, depending, and then you get an extra attack with a full round action.
Cool.
All right, sounds good.
Let's use this one I just put on Scathor as our haste indicator.
Haste.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Nikita, if you'd be so kind.
What do you want her to do?
This
Sorry.
little
Put on the haste
zigzag token
The lightning
icon.
bolt.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
going to be haste.
Zigzag.
Flash.
Okay, and Alex, where do you want to move to?
I got it for you.
Let's see. Enlarge person.
You're hasted, so you can move your distance.
Right, but I have to be within 25 feet plus 5 feet for 2 levels. So I have to be within 35 feet of whoever's casting haste on. I mean, enlarge person on me.
Okay.
So I guess I'll just move. Where are they? The person casting enlarge person.
They're in this square
Right.
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll move there because that's as far as I can.
You run there, like turn around to catch it like a football,
Kinda.
and become huge.
Cool. All right.
No, huge will be next level when I'm level 5 and my Eidolon is just large to begin with. Then I'll cast enlarge person and be
Gotcha.
That's
huge.
when things start getting stupid. Yep.
No, level 9 when I'm able to actually swallow things whole and I can swallow 4 medium creatures in my belly, like that will be great.
All right.
That's pretty unreal.
So who's up next? Thanir's already gone. Alex is
Scathor.
gone.
Do I have
Scathor can go.
do I have a couple minutes while people are taking their first turn?
Mhm.
So
Okay.
I will move
I will be
40
right
feet.
back. Is that okay for Nord?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does this count as a tree stump?
It is a tree stump.
Can I hide inside of it and use stealth?
Yes, you sure can.
Okay, I'm going to stealth. And
Got
then I'm going to shoot at him, but my crossbow is 120-foot range, so would
That's going to
that...
be a -2.
Okay,
You know,
so
you could just get closer.
I can't. Not because my move speed is 20. So I only have 40 move speed per round unless I dash, which means I can't attack.
If you take the run action, you can attack.
So I'm going to shoot him. However, I have the rogue talent accuracy, which is halves all range increment penalties.
So taking a
So
-1.
And now I'm going to shoot that guy with my crossbow.
Go for it.
Let me pull up my attacks. Oops, wrong.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I'm going to accept that, but from now on, use the token
Yeah.
actions.
I totally forgot because it's been a while.
Gotcha. So that
So-
28's nice. That's a critical hit.
Mhm.
Confirm. We don't worry about that. Did 6 points of damage, and then you do additional damage for any reason.
Yes, sneak attack.
Sneak attack. So go ahead and roll that.
And I believe it's 2d6 at this level, at level 4.
1, 3. Yeah, I believe so.
Yes.
You get ranged sneak attacks from that distance.
Oh, it has to be within 30 feet to sneak
Oh,
attack.
never mind.
Yeah, unless you're wearing
40,
either
yeah.
sniper goggles or have. I think there's an
Yeah.
archetype that gives you
It's
it
only
as an
40
ability.
feet for me.
Cool. So a total of 6 points of damage so far,
Mhm.
but that is a natural 20, so I need a critical hit button.
It's actually more than 6. It's the 10. Because it's 2d8. Unless you're just doubling it.
Yeah, we're doubling.
Doubling it? Okay.
And we're going to add 4, or 1d4, plus 4.
4.
Nice.
So 12 plus 4 is a total of 16, plus he's been hidden to the leg and crippled. Unfortunately, He didn't have 16 hit points to spare, and he drops to the ground. And when he does, he drops a strange wooden contraption that he was carrying. If you'll excuse me for just a
Dun,
moment.
dun, dun.
It was the box of 1,000-year-old tobacco.
Oh god, no.
Oh, a battering ram.
It looks like maybe a battering ram or maybe just a barricade of some sort. But
It's
as he
bigger than he
drops
was.
it just sets itself up. He was trying to set it up somewhere else.
I'm
Okay.
curious. Are they those actual how they look? Like they're sharpened?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
I will-
Scathor's turn.
You know, if you
Because
want
of
that
haste.
thing on, I could set it on fire.
Because of haste, I get one more attack, right?
No, because you moved. You have to be able to do a
Okay.
full attack.
It's a full attack.
Okay.
On a full attack, you get an extra standard attack. So Vesa, Nikita, Xander, or Kip.
Are you asking who wants to go next?
Yes.
I'll go. So Xander, you want to put me in the corner? Or do you want me to put myself?
Yeah,
in?
I'm sorry. Either way, go ahead. You got yourself moving already.
Woohoo! All right. I'm gonna do a run action.
Cool. Straight
So how
line,
far does? Yeah, straight line.
and
So how far does that give me?
I want to say 3 times, but it might be 4 times.
What
It's-
sort of armor are you wearing?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Heavy.
You
Three
get
times.
3 times your base movement.
3
Yeah.
times.
So
But
60.
he's
So it'd be
hasted.
60. It'd be 60
Okay.
So your base
Yeah.
is your base is 20. You get
times 2.
double that because of haste.
He's not
which is
hasted.
40.
He's not
Oh yeah,
hasted,
he's
so,
not hasted.
yeah.
I thought for a moment I thought he was.
Does the haste actually increase your base, or does it just add to
It
it?
would add another 20.
Okay, good.
Right.
I move 120 feet in full plate. Okay.
That's unfortunately all I can move.
Yeah, you only get to move that fast if you can fly.
Well,
I
he would
mean-
be flying at that point.
Dimension door. Poof.
Yeah,
All right, Vesa moves into the corner. Very good.
Face is going to take his run action.
Now, you can't run through bushes.
Yeah, I have to get the actual 80 feet. That's 75, so I'm going to move 1 extra square. And that should be a straight line. Yeah.
Looks good to me.
Yep.
You
So
maybe
he's just
got
gonna
a
run
leaf
there.
in the face or something, but yeah, but 80
So
feet.
where did the little buff icon come from?
He's hasted.
I'm hasted,
other
and
one?
the other one is I drank a potion of Shield of Faith a while ago.
I was wondering what that was. I did see that in there. That does not happen.
It's also in the chat as well, like a
Oh,
while
He
ago.
did put it in the chat.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. You didn't have time. That would be part of this thing. The one exception I'm making is Thanir because he's a mage. Mage armor is his armor. It's the same as waking up and putting on clothes for him.
Can I drink it as part of a move action and only move 40 feet?
Yes.
I'm okay with that.
There you go. Sorry to be
That's
stickler
fine.
on this, but that's kind of the rules I'd set up.
So out of
That's-
curiosity, who do we have here that was not here last week? We have Red Hedgehog and who
That
else?
was kind of here.
He was watching. Everybody else was here.
I'm wondering who we're missing, basically.
We're missing
Aramel.
QWERTY as well, I
Yeah,
think.
and Aramel.
Cordy and Aramel.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
Oh, because we only have 7 this game. Okay.
7
Yeah, that's
people,
right.
one of whom wasn't here, so 6 of you were here, and that's everybody except Scath.
Okay.
So wait, why is everyone moved back?
You're starting in the corner.
Oh, okay.
He's just
So-
putting us down there so in the meantime.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
keep track.
Take a turn.
Okay, I see.
So it's either your turn or Nikita.
Nikita can go if she likes.
Nikita, you want to take it?
Sure.
All right, putting you in the corner here. You're hasted, so you're going to add 1 to your movement. What are you going to do?
I am going to
What's your
move
movement speed, Nikita, typically? Is it 30 feet?
30, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you'll get 30 extra.
So you can move 60.
You can move 60 feet as a move action.
Yep.
I am up here next to Xander at the moment.
Perfect. Now you got a standard action, or you can do I guess another move action.
That's a good question.
You don't get the haste bonus for the second move action.
What's
You can,
my
you can still shoot at them if
120?
they're out of your range. Okay, he's within your range.
Okay, I want to shoot at Cobalt. What is that number?
3.
3?
This guy right here.
Tres.
Cool. You notice he's actually also carrying one of these strange contraptions.
Oh wait, when did he die? How did he die?
Thor
he got-
I sniped his face off.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't.
No, you sniped his leg off.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
These fucking guys.
Wow,
Oh
nice,
my
good
God.
shot.
These poor things.
All right, so are you within? What's your range there? That's
120 for her.
120, and that's right at range. Very nice.
Okay.
I should have put him
Yeah.
over here.
Roll again to confirm.
Yep, 27 is not a natural, but it is a crit, possible crit. 18
That does it.
confirms it. So you do 4 points of piercing damage. You're going to double that for the crit to 8.
Nice.
He is still alive. Barely.
Damn it.
Barely.
What are you using for a weapon?
Heavy crossbow.
Okay.
And last is Kip. Kip, you are in the corner.
Okay.
Thenir is right behind you.
Okay, so
so-
we start up there.
Yeah.
Do I have haste?
You do not.
Okay. So let's see here. Kobold runs over here. And let's see how far can he summon. He summons an air elemental here.
Right here.
Yeah, like there.
Okay. That will appear at the beginning of next round.
Remember, he's the master.
no, he's the
summoner,
master
guys. He
summoner.
gets
That's on
to
my
summon
turn.
as a standard action.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it happens now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I brought that up last week and I was wrong.
Yeah.
I did not realize that the Master Summoner could do it as a spell-like ability. So that was my fault. But yeah, sorry for the confusion.
And then the air elemental runs over here. One sec. I'll just actually move it.
All right. Hang on just a second. Unfortunately, you can't move this guy as is, but I'm going to do something.
Okay. Or the dragon token works too, since that'll be the only minion I have.
No, because these air elementals are already all set up.
Oh, okay, I see.
So what I'm going
Yeah,
to do...
'cause I watched that thing we showed. I think we could have fought elementals at some point earlier, but didn't.
Oh, did you watch my color animal instructions on this?
Yes.
Cool.
I waited until after we'd actually played, and then I went there and realised that it didn't actually turn up.
I never watched last week because apparently something happened that I'm not supposed to watch, and I'm curious if you're remembering that, Nord.
I do.
Okay.
We will tell you when it turns up.
No, I just wanted to make sure it was still something that was like in the back of people's
Yeah.
brains.
Still hasn't happened.
I'm sure the other players will let you know long before I do.
Okay.
There you go, Kip. You should be able to control this air elemental.
Cool. Alright, let's see here. Can flying creatures do a run, or is it just the flat speed?
They can do.
Yeah, it would be just flying. That's their standard speed, is running. Can you move him?
Yep. Let's see here.
I think
I
you
actually
wanted to
can't.
summon him slightly further than
You
that,
can't.
didn't you? At like
Yeah,
I
30
did.
feet from you.
I can summon him 35 feet away, and also I can't move him.
Okay, hang on.
So I have to share an achievement with people. It has nothing to do with Pathfinder, but I taught my daughter how to ride a bike today.
Oh,
That's
wow.
why I was late. So
Nice.
I think that's justified. You're allowed to be late for that.
Yes.
I'm proud of myself and my daughter for being able to ride a bike.
You could be
Way to
showing
go.
up now and still be justified for that.
Yep.
Kip, can you move it now? Awesome.
Yes, I
You
can.
notice it's got all its attacks up there?
Let's see. I guess I'll move him over here behind this tree where it's cover. And then let's see if he can do stealth. I won't worry about it, actually. He's just chilling there for now.
He does have
Huh?
stealth.
Yeah, and then I'll stay here. I don't think he has stealth though, so I won't bother.
He
He'll
does.
just be there.
He
Oh, he does.
He has a stealth of +10.
He's
Cool.
made out of air. It'd be really easy for him to hide.
Alright. Then
Probably
he's
because he has
sneaky ability.
21 dexterity.
Alright, it does his stuff.
Got it.
Did you get it? I didn't see anything roll.
I got it.
Alright, cool.
So,
And that is your turn.
I don't suppose you happen to speak air elemental.
Yeah, I do. The kobold would have directed it to go sneak over there and then use whirlwind on the next turn.
Cool. Just pick a target on its own and just whirlwind the hell out of them.
Yeah, basically, you're just gonna try and scoop them all up.
All right. And that is where we will come back in about 5 minutes because we just hit the 1 hour mark. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll roll initiative and see how all this turns out. So stay with us in the Color Animal Inn.